another step closer. Hey everyone, Templar74 here with another episode of PokeTalk, and today's episode of PokeTalk is going to be my review of the latest episode of Pokemon Pocket Monsters 2019, Episode 18, Ash Participates, the Pokemon World Championships. And I gotta be honest with you guys, this episode was a pretty fantastic episode. I'm not going to lie. I really enjoyed this episode. It had a lot of continuity. Not really a whole lot of bad things I can say about this episode, although there is one thing that I would have preferred over how they did the episode. But overall, fantastic episode. Not going to lie. I really enjoyed the episode, but we'll talk about all of that soon enough. So, at risk of further rambling, let's talk about the actual episode. So the episode begins with Ash and Go at Sakuragi Institute, where Ash reveals he's registered for the next season of the Pokemon World Championship in pursuit of his goal of battling Leon, the winner of the last season of the Pokemon World Championship and the strongest Pokemon trainer in the world. Ash is set on this goal, so he's going to compete in this season of the Pokemon World Championship. But in order to move up in ranking to get to Leon, Ash learns he must first battle VizQuiz, who is also an acting gym leader, the acting gym leader of the Vermilion City Gym of all places, and she is also the acting gym leader in place of Lieutenant Surge. So Ash is all excited for this battle, and him, Pikachu, Gengar, Go, they all set off for Vermilion City to go and battle VizQuiz. But on the way, and this is where the episode took a real turn for me, and it really earned brownie points, in my opinion, we got continuity here, because Go actually brings up a question to Ash about, have you battled the Vermilion City Gym, and Ash responds by saying he's gotten all of the Kanto Gym badges, and we see a silhouette here of all the Kanto Gym leaders here. So this was a nice continuity here. I really enjoyed this part because it shows that Pokemon has not forgotten these last 20 years, and they are going to use Ash's past experiences in this series, which is a nice relief for me. I mean, the guy is champion of the Alola region. You gotta give him something to work off of. You gotta let him have the continuity here. That was my big hope and big worry about this season, frankly. So the fact we got continuity here was pretty awesome here, and the silhouette was really a nice touch here. So while they're en route to the Vermilion City Gym, Ash and Go encounter a Spearow, and Go, of course, decides that he wants to catch it. What can I say? That's still my big gripe about this series. Go has to literally catch a Pokemon every single episode. Last episode was a bit of an exception to the rule. But yeah, now we're back on the Go catching Pokemon bit here. But anyway, after this, Ash and Go arrive at the Vermilion Gym, where VizQuiz has just battled a Hypno trainer and won, and we also see that VizQuiz recognizes Ash from his battle with Lieutenant Surge. Again, a nice touch of continuity here. So VizQuiz is all excited to battle Ash, and after a great battle with VizQuiz's Electrode and Raichu versus Ash's Pikachu and Gengar, VizQuiz is defeated, and that means that Ash has moved up in rank while VizQuiz's rank has gone down here. And I do want to stress the battle. The battle was fantastic. It was well animated. I loved the soundtrack. It was an epic battle, even though in hindsight I would have preferred it be Lieutenant Surge that Ash went up against here again. But I guess because Ash has already battled the gym, I guess maybe that would be a little bit too much. I don't know the route they were going with that, but that would have been one of my preferences. But it doesn't take away from the fact that this was an epic battle, and I did love the battle animations, the music. It was a good battle, so I will give it that. That said, everybody, that is essentially the episode. Like I said, this episode got brownie points for its continuity, which I really loved. We got to see some epic battle animations, some epic battle music here. And although I would have preferred it be against Lieutenant Surge, I mean, I guess I do understand the reasoning behind it is they don't want this to be kind of repetitive series from series prior, I guess, is how they're going about it. But again, I would have just preferred it be Lieutenant Surge because he's a known quality, and if Ash is going to go up against all of these trainers to work his way up, they need to be strong trainers. I'm not saying VizQuiz isn't a strong trainer, I just think that Lieutenant Surge would have been a better fit for this ranking system, in my opinion, but that may be different from some of your guys's. With that being said, though, and my rant over, like I said, great episode. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. The only two reasons this episode did not score a perfect 10 out of 10 for me is A, the whole Go thing with him literally having to catch a Pokemon every single episode, that is going to be a big detractor for me every single time I see it, just because it gets repetitive and stale. But the other thing, and probably the bigger reason why this episode didn't get a 10 for me, is again, I would have preferred if this battle were against Lieutenant Surge, just because of the nostalgia factor maybe, and the fact that we're looking for strong trainers here. Again, not saying VizQuiz isn't a strong trainer, it's just that I think that Lieutenant Surge would have been a better fit. But that's just my own opinion. Those two reasons alone are the only reason why, in my opinion, this episode did not score a 10 out of 10 for me, in my opinion. But like I said before, and as always, in the comments section down below, let me know what your guys' thoughts were about this episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was just there? What are your thoughts? Do you agree with me on the whole Lieutenant Surge thing over VizQuiz would have been better? Do you not agree with me and think it was fine the way it was? What were your thoughts on the whole having to put Go back on the Catching Rampage again? Just what are your thoughts about all of this? What were your thoughts about the continuity? Everything. Just let me know in the comments section down below, because as always, I enjoy hearing from you. Alright everyone, as always, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye everybody.